Check, check, check. Check one, check two, check two. Check one, two, three. Check one, two, three. Check one, two, three. One, two, three. Seems like everybody got a prize. Seems like everybody got a prize. Seems like everybody got a prize. Check. 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 Check.
In this video, I'll be showing you how to set up your Scala audio interface in Open Broadcaster software, OBS. I'll be demonstrating setting up a microphone and a guitar track into my Scala interface, then setting up a scene within OBS using my internal webcam to stream alongside my microphone and guitar tracks. We'll be going through the following: setting up your Scala interface with your machine, downloading and setting up the OBS software for video, setting up OBS for audio from your Focusrite interface, setting up your microphone and instrument, mixing within OBS and testing, and finally streaming. You'll need the following things: your Focusrite audio interface and a webcam. For this tutorial, I'll be using my internal webcam. You'll also need monitors or headphones, and the instruments you'll be using to stream. In this case, I'll be using a guitar and a microphone. Focusrite Control, which contains the required driver. Web page in order for it to run. For example, if you're a PC user with a C2C cable, but use whatever's available. Depending on your operating system and Scarlett device, insert the XLR from the microphone into input 1. Remember, for microphones, there are two types you have to consider, dynamic or condenser. If you're using a condenser, you'll need 48V phantom power. You can achieve this by selecting the 48V button on the front of your Scarlett interface. A quick check test of the microphone will ensure the input signal is coming through. Check, 1, 2. As you can see, it's gone into the red. Scarlett interface inputs have gain halo meters, which makes it easier for you to set your input level. Remember, it can be done from Focusrite control mode. This can be done from the front panel on some devices, and can be done from Focusrite control for the 4i4 and above. Remember, the same applies here. A quick strum of the guitar will ensure the input signal is coming through. To set this up, third gen, from the list we're going to select Advanced Audio Properties. We now need to locate Scarlett from the left-hand side and untick tracks 3, 4, 5 and 6 underneath where it says tracks. Before there's any confusion, insert your inputs under audio monitoring. We recommend leaving audio monitoring now from your Scarlett interface. Into the microphone and strum of the guitar will ensure my input signals are coming through, like here. You can see both mono instrument sources are being played through the mixer here.
Precision Flag dulu, energinya nggak habis-habis. Hasilnya bombastis. Daripada ribet milih, pilih yang udah pasti.
So you want to stream your DAW audio into OBS. This tutorial's got you. It's easy, it's free, you won't believe how simple it is. Let me go reaper.fm/RIA plugs. The link's going to be in the default folder for their VSTs. I think RIA streams standalone plugins. Choose C program files, VST plugins. Go ahead and install it into that. It'll get picked up in your OBS that way. Going ahead, you go through, you pick your plugins. In Ableton, it's all drop and deliver to whatever channel you like. So in this instance, we're going to grab the RIA Stream standalone plugin that we just installed. And we're going to grab it and drag it and drop it onto the master channel. Now, it's important to note that you want to put this on the master channel because any other audio channel that you set up in Ableton or whatever DAW you're utilizing, they will all go to the master, right? So we want to send the entirety of everything from the master to OBS so that our audience can listen. So we're going to go and select send audio from our DAW, send audio on local broadcast, meaning our local PC. And that's it. That's the DAW done. That easy. So once you can already see it's receiving what's coming in through the master channel here. Okay. The other point I want to make too is you can actually set an identifier in Ableton. So if you wanted to, you can leave it as default, or you can simply set it up as like 001, for instance, or we can call this like Able. Now it's important to note that whatever you put here is case specific. So if you have a capital L, capital A, for instance, that's going to have to match. Okay, so our next step now is we're going to do OBS. Okay, very simple. Audio input capture. We're going to go okay. Set as default, that's fine. But right now it's capturing my actual audio interface without any plugins. We're going to mute that so that you don't get that double up from loopback and everything else as well. So what we need to do before we do anything else is make sure that we've got the RIA Stream filter applied. So you can either go through right-click filters, you can either hit this setting wheel and go, we're going to mute that so that you don't get that double up from loopback and everything else as well. So what we need to do before we do anything else is make sure that we've got the RIA Stream filter applied. So you can either go through right-click filters, you can either hit this setting wheel and go filters, or you can click filters here. If you decide, there we go, got to have it selected, Chris. All right, label everything so you don't lose it. We're going to open the plugin into, we're going to add, first of all, we're going to add the RIA Stream plugin that we just installed. RIA Stream standalone. We're going to open the interface. and we're going to call this Ableton. Same as what we were sending from our master channel in Ableton. We're going to tell OBS to receive from Ableton. And you can see we're getting that stereo input. Great. We're going to do two more things. So you would have noticed that there was actually input coming in before I applied that ReaStream. For some interfaces, depending how you've got your sound system set up, like your sound settings set up, it might be receiving interface audio directly, not coming from your DAW, which is not what we want, because that's going to be a very dry signal. It's going to have no plugins on it, anything like that. Or if you're recording music or you're playing music in your DAW and you want your stream to hear it, that's pointless, right? So the first step we're going to do is we're actually going to go in here and we're going to add a gain. Okay, audio chains work in order. They go through one into the other into the other. So it's important that we do this in order. So the first thing we want to do is we want to actually apply a negative 30 dB, and then we're just going to double it. The easiest reason I can give you is negative 30 dB is actually not enough. We need to double that, and that's going to get rid of all that audio input capture from your interface. Okay. And then it'll go through the first gain and get a 30 dB reduction, a second gain, 30 dB reduction, ReaStream. All right. So if we hit close now, I'm going to turn off my loop back, and we should be receiving audio now directly from Ableton, and you should be able to hear the reverb that comes through when I apply that. And that's all being recorded directly through Ableton into OBS and being received.
Aduh, deg-degan nungguinnya. Shopee 99 Super.
Apakah bisa DAW, software DAW masuk ke OBS, audio dari DAW masuk ke OBS menggunakan fitur loopback yang ada di DS Orca? Yuk simak. Pertama kita masuk ke OBS-nya juga boleh. Di sini di bagian audio input capture, pastikan di bagian propertiesnya sudah terhubung mikrofon HD USB audio device. Ini device dari DS Orca-nya. Lalu teman-teman tinggal ngeklik aja button loopback yang ada di DS Orca ini. Tapi aku bakal ngeplay tanpa diklik dulu. Sekarang diklik. Sambil speaking juga ada seperti ini. Tapi pastikan dulu aja mikrofon inputnya, mononya diaktifkan, dan teman-teman bisa mainin loopbacknya tinggal dengan mengklik button loopback yang ada di DS Orca. Itu
Check. Check 1 2 3. Check. Check 1. Check 1 2 3. Check 1. Check 1 2 3. Check. Check 1 2 3. Check 1. Check. 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 Check.
Aja. Sekian dan terima kasih seperti ini. Tapi pastikan dulu aja mikrofon inputnya mononya diaktifkan dan teman-teman bisa mainin loopbacknya tinggal dengan mengklik button loopback yang ada di DS. Aja. Sekian dan terima kasih. Tapi pastikan dulu aja mikrofon inputnya mononya diaktifkan dan teman-teman bisa mainin loopbacknya tinggal dengan mengklik button loopback yang ada di DS. Sekian dan terima kasih. Pastikan dulu aja mikrofon inputnya mononya diaktifkan dan teman-teman bisa mainin loopbacknya tinggal dengan mengklik